Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Welcome to another episode of Heath's Barnside Chat. My name's Derek, and here comes Steve. We hope you're having a wonderful day wherever in the world you're tuning in from.
Hello,
There
everybody.
Please go away. I'm introverting. Perfect.
Leave me alone.
Oh my gosh, look at where everybody's
Who doesn't
tuning in
feel that
from.
way on Mondays?
Hello, Stacy, from MN,
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Hello from Toronto. We're not very good at abbreviations here in Canada.
Well, you guys have so many down there
Yeah,
in the
we only
States. We only have, what, like 13 or 12? Or
10 provinces.
Oh my God,
couple
that's embarrassing.
territories.
As if I hope I got that right.
You're going to be corrected. 10
Oh,
provinces,
dear.
2 territories.
3 territories.
3.
isn't
Oh,
it?
they added one. Yeah, 3 territories.
Oh, we're the worst.
My gosh, yes, don't quiz us on geography or abbreviations, please. That's not why we're here. We are here today to give you the weekly update of everything that is Happily Ever Esther Farm Sanctuary.
Busy place. Busy place.
It is. Look, we shop at the same place. I have a fancy earpiece in, and so does Steve. Can we change, actually? Because, well, I have a hard time hearing.
Is that why mine's not fitting? We're both wearing them right here. Maybe.
Yeah, I got lefty. You got righty.
Better.
Yeah, see how that works?
Much more comfortable.
Where's everybody? Let's see. We can see everything in the comment feeds here. So if you have a question, put it below, and we will take the questions out, and we will put them in Steve's magic rainbow bag. Which
there,
I'll get it. I'm always carrying it. It's really my magic rainbow bag, and I force it upon Steve.
Your junk that's in there, other than the question. Look, see, it's just supposed to be questions,
No.
and he's gotten here
masks.
4 masks.
No,
3 masks.
3
for the 2 of us.
Safety.
Oh my goodness.
And what else is in here?
A Gatorade.
Because it's 200 degrees out. It's very hot here today at the sanctuary. We're wasting away. And what else? That's it.
And the questions. There
And
you go.
questions.
Here, I'll take the questions.
Oh, no,
then
you have to
can
reach them out
carry
one
your
at a
bag.
time. No, you can't rifle through them like an organized person. You have to rake through them like a crazy person. We're going to answer questions. If we don't get to them, they'll stay in the question bag. Volunteers that make this a safe space to make sure that there's nobody here calling us names or making fun of you. Yeah. The
No
admin,
bullies.
No bullies. The admin volunteers keep it a safe space. They will send us the questions that either they didn't know the answer to or that they thought it would be good for us to answer on the Barnside Chat. All right, Steve, take it away.
Maria wants to know, do you have something new in the house, mechanical living or ghostly? Oh. That makes sounds around the very early time Esther has started waking up.
No, I think it's the late night lady pee. I think that she can't make it through the night without having to pee.
And pigs are also very habitual. I think part of it was when she wasn't well, she started getting up early, and we would accommodate her, we would allow it, and we'd feed her. And now she's in the routine. She knows when she gets up at 4 o'clock, she can demand breakfast.
I'm trying to stretch that morning a bit. However, you know, it's like interrogation tactics. Like they do things at all hours in the morning, and you'll just agree to them because.
But it's her messing with us.
Yeah, totally. So I have been trying to withhold.
What time did she wake up this morning? 2:30.
It was 2:30 this morning, but she didn't go out until like 4 o'clock. So
convenient, super convenient. And so Derek and I actually we alternate spending the night downstairs with her because we don't know when she's going to get up or what she's going to get into. It's been a challenge, but we will get her back to a normal schedule. I think the next step is going to be starting to, like a kid, you have to force them to pee before bed. So I think that's going to be the next, drastic measure that we're going to have to take. We're going to have to force her outside.
We're going to change
and make her go for a pee at midnight.
We're going to change locations here because our crappy internet provider can't get it together and provide us with the speeds that we're paying for, and they are going to cause me to write nasty emails. There we are. Hopefully that will do us better out in front of the main barn. Somebody writes, do you have the ability to do closed caption on Barnside chats? Yep, actually it is. You just have to turn it on yourself from your Facebook. So you can turn it on. There is closed captioning provided. So good question. Steve. Yes. Next question. There you go. So if the audio and video are bad, don't worry about it. Tune out now. You don't have to watch it now. Come back later when it reloads, and it'll be smooth and seamless.
Sherry wants to know, with everything that you do for the animals, are you able to find time for self-care?
Oh yeah, I got my hair cut the other day. Look at that, did that. We are imagining going away on holidays. Here, you're not even on camera. No. Yeah, turn you.
Yeah. Susan, I love seeing the pigs on pasture. I don't think I've seen that before. Do they actually get any nutrition value from their foraging, or is it mainly for
No, they absolutely forage. Absolutely. There are sanctuaries that don't feed their pigs if they have a large enough foraging area for them, and the pigs will find their own food year round. So it's absolutely possible, and they love to forage on pasture.
Yeah, I would think it's got to be super. Karen, are you able to trim Escalade's hooves? If so, does he have to be sedated?
Here, step closer. They can't hear you. What is it?
Are you able to trim Escalade's hooves? And if so, does he have to be sedated?
Yes, we can trim his hooves, and we can do it. Sometimes he'll let us do it unsedated. We did have him sedated once recently, and we did a bunch of work on him, so we took that opportunity. It is super sunny.
Yeah, it is super
let's
sunny.
move. Let's
spot.
move locations. Let's go over by the Hughes Fire Hall. Check it out. Oh, and there's Pouty and Denver in the background too. The new Heaps Fire Hall. Here, let's try here. Is that any better? Back. It's 200 degrees here today. Happily, Everest Farm Sanctuary.
Yeah. Joanne wants to know, do you guys get to spend much time with everyone with all the time it takes to manage the sanctuary? So I guess just visiting with the animals and stuff. This is from Joanne.
It depends on the week. Every week is not the same. Here, come in frame just a little bit there. There you are. Every week is different. It depends. Some weeks are super hectic and you can't find much time to do anything extra or additional. But there are volunteers that come here just to do enrichment points and to make sure that if we're not able to give enough love that day, that at least somebody else is.
Mm-hmm.
We consider the emotional well-being of the residents every single day. So great
Yeah,
question.
definitely. Jody wants to know, how is BJ's diet going?
He's not wearing the muzzle much, so that means good things. That means good things. For you, those of you that don't know, BJ is quite obese.
No, he was quite
He
obese.
was quite obese.
Not is, he was.
Yeah, past tense.
Yeah, he's lost how much weight? 13 kilograms? 15 kilograms?
Like 25 kilos.
25 kilograms now.
We might be making that. We got to check in with Andrea's bear care health.
We hear a lot of numbers throughout the week. But yeah, BJ has lost a lot of weight, noticeably so. I know we had a little break there when volunteers weren't coming in because of the situation here in Ontario with the COVID. Yeah, a lot of volunteers, as they started to trickle back in, actually noticed as soon as they saw him. They commented on how much weight BJ had lost. Andrea, how much weight BJ lost? 35 pounds.
35 pounds BJ has lost, and it looks like Andrea is about to feed out. Let's follow Andrea. Yes, there are, and you should definitely check out a list because there is quite a list of them. One of the biggest thing is nightshades, the leaves from nightshade vegetables like rhubarb, tomatoes. They can eat the fruit, like they can eat the tomato, but not the leaves of. Look at everybody coming, running for forage feed time. Andrea is throwing out full watermelons. Oh, here comes Captain Dan.
Oh, look at his handsome face.
Captain Dan. And throwing out full zucchinis and full lettuces. I'm going to take it off of the tripod here. Sorry for the busy camera work right now. I didn't know we were going to do this. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Here's Mr. Diablo, about to chew on. Oh, yeah. So we're feeding out some cold vegetables and fruits right now because it is 200 degrees. It is really, really, really hot. Oh, amazing. Oh, this is a nice treat. Oh, this is a nice treat. We hope that wherever you're tuning in from is close to an air conditioner, unless you're from Alaska. Well, actually, it got pretty warm in Alaska.
Yeah, apparently Alaska the last few years.
Maybe you do need air conditioning in Alaska. Oh, here comes Mama. Mama was sleeping, late to the party. Valerie. Oh, let's go over and talk about some of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I can answer that here. So the hay and straw building is not being built this year. Some of the money that was raised during the summer sparkle campaign, which is still running through the end of the month. The money is for development and figuring out which building is going to go there and some permit exploration, and the site preparation for the hay storage building. So no, the hay storage building doesn't come into play this year. Just the planning and placement and the groundwork for that building. What is going to be happening though this year, I can show you a picture of, is that building right there, and that is the maintenance and storage building, which of course Mr. Captain Dan is the leading architect on, and it is for our quarantine and recovery space, which is currently the garage. So all the stuff from the garage is going to move into this recycled storage container, PVC top, front, and back building, and house all of the things that we need for maintenance. Can you carry this?
Josie wants to know, now that everything is up and opening, are you going to have tours?
Now that everything is open, and so at this point there are no discussions happening for live events at the sanctuary, and that is we're being very cautious, as we should be, because we must protect the caregivers and we must protect the residents.
And Canada is quite a lot further behind, it seems, as well than the States is at the moment. We have just, the last couple of weeks, come out of a big lockdown, and they're kind of slowly phasing us back in. So Ontario isn't fully back open yet. We are open enough that we're able to do a couple of work days. So we are slowly working work schedule, which will help us get the farm back up and ready, and allow us to focus a little bit on the public areas that we haven't been working as hard on. Because you guys
Oh my
know
gosh.
we've had a ton of work over the last while. But yeah, some of the stuff that we need ready for public tours is not quite ready. So yeah, we'll work on that with our work groups for a little while, and hopefully we'll see if any luck. Maybe at the end of the year, we don't really know.
We'll be sure to definitely bring you lots of online virtual events, and we'll keep showing you everything that's happening at the sanctuary.
Yeah, Sandy wants to know, is Esther still rising and shining at 3 and 4 for breakfast?
Yes. So as we spoke before, we are in the middle right now of or right near the end of the Summer Sparkle fundraiser, and our last goal update was $105,318, and that was of the $100,000 that we were trying to raise. So
Yay!
that meant that we reached the goal, and we are plus $5,000, and that was just a few days ago. And the total has now grown to $117,399.
Wild.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely amazing. With the funds raised, the $100,000, that was all earmarked for different projects. Any of the additional funds that are being raised through the end of the month, that will go to a round corral pen for BJ and for Escalade. and any additional fencing needs that we are motoring forward with because of your generosity. We didn't think we were going to be able to get to this project this year, but it looks like we're going to reach probably $125,000 is what we're projecting. So please, 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 if you haven't had a chance to donate yet to this wonderful campaign with all these great causes, there's still opportunity to give, and of course, those funds go to. Right behind me is actually where the new fencing is going to be going in. That run of fencing back there is Stephen and we put in that, and myself, we put in that row of fence, and we did it super on the cheap. When we got here, we weren't sure how much things were going to cost in the long run, and so we've only gotten. That was one of the first stretches of fence that went up on the farm. So yeah, it's time for replacement. The pigs have really, really, really abused and used it. This is the round pen that we will be buying with the additional funds. It sets up into a circular pen. It can be used for rescues and or training. The other funds were going for the broken tractor fund, the quarantine and recovery suite, the hay barn plans and site development, fixing up our bridge, the drive shed storage, the lumber for the new barns, and our fire and emergency plan with Nancy and Mary. And you guys have really come running from all corners. We weren't sure how this summer campaign was going to go. We know a lot of the things that we're raising funds are not that, it's not really that attractive, but we are so glad that you believe in what we do here and you believe in the plan and you helped us reach the goal. Now, to keep everybody coming and donating, reminder that we have, as an incentive, we have a Pride Parade, which we are going to do here at the sanctuary, and you'll be invited to the virtual Pride event, which is on it's this Saturday at 7 p.m. So if you donate any amount, it does not matter. No donation is too small. You will get your virtual invite to the Pride Parade. And hopefully we'll have the bridge painted for then. We'll see what the weather's supposed to be like. It's not looking so great as a forecast. We are thrilled, 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 beyond thrilled to be offering volunteer work days now, public volunteer work days. You can go over to happilyeverafter.ca and you can sign up for one of those volunteer work days, or you can sign up to become a regular volunteer, which you would come here every single week. The commitment is 6 weeks, once a week. And we're happy to have those programs starting back up now. So head on over there and check them out. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. One more question? Yeah, one more question. Two more questions? Already I've got two here. Muriel, are Denver and Pouty castrated? Yes, they are. Before they got here? Correct. Yes, that's correct.
Dan, can you share your thoughts for compassion fatigue? The news and social media can be very rough. Thank you.
Yes, take lots of time. Rest lots. Take lots of time away for yourself, because if you're burned out, you are not going to be much good to the movement, and you'll be of no help or service to helping animals. So you have to help yourself first before you can help others. So that's the biggest takeaway from experiencing compassion fatigue. And there are tons of resources out there available on it. There's a wonderful podcast that's available. It's called Rekindle, and it is a compassion fatigue specialist, and she talks about various stories from the working field of vets and sanctuary workers, and also folks that work on research lab animals. And it's a really great resource space for taking time for yourself and recognizing when it's time to take time for yourself. Good question. That's that? That was the two questions? All right, well, let's go over our slideshow bit here, and we will wrap it up. Again, it's 200 degrees here at the sanctuary. It literally is. Andrea and her team are doing a wonderful job at keeping everybody nice and cool. Oh, yeah, okay, so here's a photo from this morning at about 4:45 out in the garden with the queen. And the moon is out. Beautiful day. And the vet was here yesterday, Dr. Sarah, and it was time for yearly inoculations. So they do, it depends on which species you are, but here is Pouty Cow in the squeeze, and that's Denver checking them out. And they are getting their rabies vaccination, and as well as there's like a three-way vaccination that they get for tetanus and other things. There's Catherine and George waiting for their vaccinations. Denver is sleeping in the backfield there. There's Mama, the pigs ready for dinner in the barn. That's Hercules and Mercy messing around. They are climbing. And some of the fencing work that's happening right now in the back. They have made some huge strides with relation to new fencing going in. This is out in the orchard. And this is connecting to the North Road and a new pig area, which one of the new barns is being built in. So walking uphill right now, and there's a pasture behind the furthest point that you can see, and that's the big head pasture. And this pasture that we're panning to right now, that is going to be a new pig area. And what joins the new pig areas together is this hallway that goes through the woods. And we had a volunteer group here this weekend cleaning up the hallway. We're just checking in on the North Berm Road flower garden that was planted last year. The wildflowers are doing amazing. We had our last fireside chat on Thursday, and I made mention of, we can't actually read that. I made actually mention of what was burning in the fire. What was making the fire? What boards were we burning in the fire? And there were a lot of questions that were flying across the in the fireside chat last week. There was boards, these distinct boards like lumber that was going into the fire. And there were a lot of people that were scrolling and typing, what is it? What is it? And then it got more panicked the closer we got to the end of the chat. It was just all questions about what was. They're burning money. And we did see one person that came up with the right answer. I mean, maybe multiple people came up with the right answer, but they just didn't type it out or write it down. And one person came up with the right. I'm going to see if I can find the screenshot that I just showed there, but it did not translate because it being so small. There it is. Lisa Walker, what's in the fire? The bridge? And it is indeed the bridge. The bridge is, we're happily burning the old boards from the bridge right now, and that will be keeping the fire all toasty warm. That's exactly what we need right this moment, is a toasty fire. So it was the bridge. Good one. I think we should send her a prize or something, shouldn't we? Probably. Yeah, Lisa, email me. And Lisa, you're getting presents. Got something special for you, because that was, maybe I'll send you a piece of the bridge. I just like a board. Yeah. Here you are. So good one, Lisa. All right, friends. I think we're all delusional with the heat and the way that the internet is skipping around here, and me having to shuffle Steve over 100 times in the frame. We hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in to Hugh's Barnside Chat. My name is Derek. My name is Steve. And we'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.